Cuba's cigars are considered among the best in the world. And perhaps the best in Cuba are rolled from tobacco grown here, in the province of Pinar del Rio.
Here they're short because they have enough sun.
Ivan Rodriguez Ramirez has spent the past 7 years working for a family called Robina, which has spent the past 170 years working the land here. Is this farm a typical tobacco farm in Cuba?
This is unique.
Unique because these 42 acres constitute the largest private plantation on the island, providing the tobacco for 1 in 20 of the country's premium cigars. 2 million cigars from a barn like this.
If all of them are in high quality.
But high quality does not necessarily generate great wealth.
This is just for drying and changing the color.
In a state-controlled industry, in a communist country, the government creates and controls the entire market.
They don't share with us anything. It doesn't work in Cuba like that. So they sell the cigars and they get the profits.
Workers earn less than $50 a month in factories like this, where each year 100 million cigars are rolled and sold. Smokers in the US are blocked from buying these Cuban brands, but still purchase 300 million hand-rolled cigars from other countries. If the US embargo ends, the current market for Cuban cigars would be squeezed. An increased demand would only be met if more rollers get trained and more tobacco gets grown by farmers like Hirochi Robina. He's the 5th generation of his family to enter the business.
I need a cigar.
We'll get you hooked up right away.
But on a recent visit to New York,
Oh, great, man.
Cuba's best-known tobacco grower was marketing a new high-priced cigar
It's the best cigar I've smoked in years.
made of tobacco grown in Nicaragua.
Do you think the Cuban government would like cigars to be sold in America?
Of course. Of course.
Why?
It's a good business. It's very good business.
But good business in the US may not benefit Robina, unless Cuban authorities alter property rules that prevent him from expanding his farm, where annual revenues today total just 40,000 US dollars.
When you see a box of cigars made from your tobacco selling for hundreds of dollars, how does that make you feel?
I know that with my cigars we find medicines for hospitals. Remember, my country is a poor country. I know in another place we can make more money, but I live in Cuba and I love my country. I try to help my peoples also.
Rich sentiments and poor profits are common in a country where state-controlled commerce remains as certain for its citizens as taxes are for most Americans.